Is Alexa Bliss's WWE return a lot more imminent than we actually think? Could it even be at Night of Champions? Today, Alexa posted a GIF on Twitter, very happy, very confident, just with a black heart and a pink heart emoji. Now, Alexa has been very quiet since her WWE absence, obviously popping up talking about things like The Masked Singer, obviously breaking the news about her skin cancer. But we haven't seen her back on TV yet. A lot of fans speculate she could return alongside Bray Wyatt. Personally, I wouldn't do this, and I'll tell you the reason why. For me, I'm a fan of both, and if you return both, one is going to overshadow the other. One's going to be the big talking point. The other one will be pushed into the background a little bit, and I don't want that for either character. Plus, the last time we saw Alexa Bliss was at the Royal Rumble, where seemingly leading up to that match and at the end of that match, she was against Uncle Howdy. So why would she now be paired with Bray? I kind of feel like one of the biggest points of what they're trying to accomplish with Alexa and Bray is storytelling. So why would you skip the actual story? Now, there seems to have been a lot of reports and a lot of speculation that Alexa will be in Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions. There's no clarification whether she's there for media, whether she's there for meet and greets, for example, or she'll be involved in the actual show itself. And again, I think the timing of this would be really fun because you bring Alexa Bliss back at Night of Champions, maybe the Raw afterwards, and then maybe bring Bray back in the build to SummerSlam, maybe after Money in the Bank. That would probably make a lot of sense. It gives Alexa a lot of time to re-establish herself, potentially even in a feud with Rhea Ripley. The reason I say this is SummerSlam's coming up, which you got to think WWE will want a big match for Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. And looking at the Raw Women's roster, they're not really building anyone to be a credible threat to Rhea Ripley. She's already ripped through people like Dana Brooke and stuff, and she seems to have ended a feud with Natalya. Not sure if that's going to happen at Night of Champions or not, but there seems to be no one else for Rhea Ripley to face who looks like they're being built to face her. On the SmackDown side, because we don't know which brand Alexa will be on for sure yet, is Bianca and Asuka taking place at Night of Champions. A lot of people would say that Alexa deserves a spot in this match potentially, because don't forget, at the end of last year, these three ladies were a trio against Damage Control. Obviously, we saw the feud with Bianca Belair at the Royal Rumble. We haven't seen anything really with Asuka, so potentially there's a plan there if they wanted to do something at Night of Champions with Alexa Bliss herself. And then no matter what else Bray's doing at SummerSlam, you can always continue the Alexa Howdy Bray scenario going into or after SummerSlam as like a roundup of that story, whatever the result of that story was meant to be that we've obviously missed out on with them missing time from WWE. I think the next few months will be rather interesting. I think there's a lot to obviously talk about. But again, as a fan, I want to see these returns, and I don't just want to see them return once. That's why if you split them and do them separately, we get two big returns, and I'll take that every day of the week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Peace!